Hi Gemini, welcome to March 2016. There's a big focus going on in Pisces the first 3 weeks in March. And that brings the action to your destiny in the world, your reputation in the world, your profession in the world, what you do in the world, your career legacy, your unique individual contribution to humanity. There's a total solar eclipse and supermoon on March 8th and 9th in Pisces. The sun and the moon are coupled. Neptune is there. Your ruling planet Mercury is there. Mercury went in to Pisces on March 5th. So Mercury is on the move in March, which is very good for you. And this eclipses herald major beginnings and completions. So you may be, for some of you, starting a new career or a new business or a new venture. Something new is beginning for you in this area. And even if you're doing what you're, like for me, I've been doing this forever. I have new starts with it all the time. Like this year is definitely new for me. And it started in October. And so even though you can be doing the same thing for decades, you get new starts with it. You reinvent yourself. So you could be reinventing yourself this month in what you do, how you show up in the world. Now, someone mentioned that I was pausing in the February forecast. When I'm pausing, I'm listening to Creator. I can't talk and listen at the same time. And as I'm giving you this information, Creator is with me, and there may be a message for you that Source wants you to have. So I'm right on path, I'm right on track, I'm very focused, and so you don't need to be concerned if there's pauses when I work with you, whether it's in this format or we're one-on-one or in some group setting. When I pause, it's because I'm listening. And you can't talk and listen at the same time. That's why you have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that you can at least listen twice as much. I think we need to listen even more and speak less and hear more. So when I pause, maybe you could pause with me, and then maybe you'll hear from Source as well. Your inner voice, your inner being will reveal truth to you that you need to receive at this time. Mercury is on the move, and he enters Aries on the 21st. So this is a busy month for you. And Pisces brings the action to your destiny in the world. Aries brings the action to your business, the money you make from the business you own, or the money you make from the company you work for. So you're going to be busy in March. And you don't want to be, always incessantly talking. There's times where you want to be listening, pausing, taking your time to hear what your inner being is revealing, what Source is revealing to you. But I do like this month for you. So you've got this total solar eclipse going on in your destiny in the world, and Jupiter is in the area of your foundation in opposition to the Pisces supermoon eclipse. However, he's also in positive energy flow with Pluto, who is sextiling this eclipse and trining Jupiter. So there could be some financial gain that comes in here for you this month that may have to do with property, or it may have to do with a promotion. It may have to do with other people, saying you're the one for the job, or you're the one to go to, you're the go-to person. Now Saturn is challenging the eclipse, and Saturn is in the area of relationships. So do you need to have a talk with someone about your relationship. Now, this can be romantic, but it can be, friendship. It can be a colleague. It can be a client. It can be a customer. It can be somebody you work with. So, Saturn is saying, don't get too excited with the Jupiter. Make sure your ducks in a row. Make sure that everyone's pulling their weight and that you're not doing all the work in the relationship or feeling like they're the heavy, because for some of you that may be it, that your partner is, maybe too difficult at times, and you're weighing that out as well. Do I want to deal with this? Do I want to keep putting up with this? This person is really difficult, high maintenance, whatever it is. You have an opportunity to look at it this month. Now, Saturn's going retrograde on the 25th and will go direct in August. Whenever a planet goes retrograde, it's an opportunity to go within and look at what we're doing. Saturn is the guru. So when he retros, the guru goes within. So instead of consulting outside experts, it's very important to be listening to the inner teacher, the inner guru. Taking your time and really listening to others so that you can hear what they need from you. And you have that, emotional intelligence where you can recognize where they're at, and you're not just assuming that they're the same old. Maybe there's something going on with them you didn't know about. And so that's why it's so important to tune in to other people and really listen to where they're at and really hear them. And that may be it too for some of you, is that your partner may not feel heard by you, that you're not really paying attention to what they need from you. And so here is an opportunity in March to take a look at how you're showing up in relationships and what changes you can make so that so other people feel heard from you and feel that emotional support that they require and need. Pisces is a very emotional sign. It's a water sign, and it's about spirituality and creativity. For some of you, you could be getting involved in some sort of spiritual group or creative project that's very exciting for you. Make sure you're listening and hearing other people and not just filling the space with words. Less is more. Less talk, more listening. Now, Venus is going to move into Pisces on the 12th. This is very good for your work. So March is a strong month for you as far as your career goes and what you're doing in the world. You want to go after your goals, go after your dreams, go after your aspirations in work, in your destiny in the world, in your legacy in the world. And even if you're retired, how you show up in the world as your individual contribution is where the energy is focused this month for you, the first 3 weeks of it. So it is time to get out in the community and network and make yourself known, share your talents, share your gifts, and that is the calling. Your calling is your gifts plus passion plus values equals your calling. And everyone has a calling. Everyone has unique gifts to share with the world. So the sun will enter Aries on March 20th, and then you have happy spring in the northern hemisphere, happy fall in the southern hemisphere, and it's also the International Astrology Day, March 20th. That's the beginning of the new astrological year for Western astrologers. And that brings the action for you to your goals, your hopes and wishes, the money you make from the business you own or the money you make from the company you work for. So this is a really career time for you, strong career time, strong focus on what you're doing in the world, the money you're making, what you're achieving, what you're accomplishing, your hopes and wishes, and it's very exciting. Mercury enters Aries on the 21st. This could increase your income. Having Mercury in a fire sign, and Aries rules that money you make from the business you own. So this is a strong time for you. Then there is a penumbral lunar eclipse in Libra on March 23rd. And the sun will couple with Mercury on that day. You're going to get tremendous insight into your goals, what you're working on, what you need to achieve at this time. Pay attention, listen. The signs don't always come right in our face. Sometimes we have to be listening and paying attention so that we can see what the universe is trying to show you. But it's exciting, it's good, I like it, I like what I'm seeing here. Now I like the Libra lunar eclipse. There's no challenging aspects to it. Mars is in Sagittarius. He went into Sagittarius on March 5th. And he is sextile the moon, and he's trine the sun. So this could be the start of a new love affair for some of you. For some of you, that are interested in a relationship, this could be the start of something really hot and fun. And it is going to be fun. For those of you already coupled, Libra lights up the area of creative self-expression, joy, play. It's the inner child, true love and romance. So use this energy to be more creative, get out in the community, get out and network, get out and have some fun, celebrate your life, celebrate your victories, even the little ones, because when you put that good energy out, it attracts good energy to you. And so I really like this energy for you. Now, Venus will be challenged by Saturn on the 25th. It is kind of on at the Libra lunar eclipse. Venus is the ruling planet of Libra. So it will be important for you to look at, by the 25th, look at what's being promised to you at work. What are the agreements? What have others agreed to? What are you agreeing to? And don't overpromise. With the Jupiter opposing Venus, we have a tendency to overpromise things or overspend or overdo. But with Saturn there checkmating it, Saturn helps us to keep our feet on the ground and really look at what we're doing so that we're acting more effectively and not wasting time and energy. And so that's an interesting energy, finishing up the month on the 25th with the Venus crossing over Saturn. So it's important to pay attention to what's going on in your work, what you're doing in the world, what you're doing with others, what you're committing yourself to. It's better to under-promise so that you can over-deliver, So if something's due, give yourself extra time. And then if you can get it in earlier, you're the hero, you're the superstar. And so really listen during this cycle of Pisces to what's coming in for you. Pisces is an incredibly spiritual sign. And so you have this opportunity to really listen to what the universe is showing you and guiding you. It's not always clear when Neptune's involved, and Neptune's been in this area for you for quite some time. And so you've been working with this energy of where's my life going, where's my work going, where's my destiny going. You've been working with that energy for quite some time now. And so it's very important that we're listening and paying attention, because it can be shown right to you and yet you don't see it because you're not paying attention, you're not listening. So really listen this month and be okay in the quiet time. Be okay in the stillness, in the pause. It's okay to pause. And so for those of you interested in love, I can see it really getting strong for you when the sun moves into Aries, and then there is the Libra full moon in the area of true love and romance. So anything can happen here last part of March and April. And then for those of you already coupled, you do have Saturn there, and Saturn, is about taking it to the next level. Now when he moves in reverse, which he does on the 25th, and he'll be in reverse till August 13th, it's a time to, evaluate the relationship, how you can make improvements so you're both getting your needs met in the relationship. With Mars in there, if you're finding that, there's someone in your life that's being too pushy, or, just pushing their agenda on you, or telling you what to do, let them know that that doesn't work for you, and that you like equal partnership. You want the win-win, and that you know what you're doing. You're open to new insights and understanding. However, you don't need anyone to boss you around, And so be aware that if there's someone at work or, in your personal life that is getting a bit aggressive with you, set that boundary. And, it's all about self-love and self-approval. If you have that, it doesn't matter what other people are doing. It only matters, are you getting your needs met? Are you achieving your goals? March and April is a time for you to achieve your goals, to really be out there and, making a name for yourself, getting promoted, moving up in what you're doing. And you don't want to be distracted by little dictators or Napoleons, right? And so keep the focus on you and your dreams and your goals, and you will make it happen. Money looks good for you, especially as planets move into Aries. Now, it doesn't mean the money can't come in Pisces, because it absolutely can. But you could get the promotion in Pisces and then see the money, the increase in the money as planets move into Aries, especially your ruling planet, Mercury, which moves in there on the 21st. Spiritually, it's about listening. It's about pausing. It's about breathing, taking that quiet time you need to recharge your batteries, to rest, to hear. I'm not seeing any challenges to the health. It really looks good. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plus and my podcast, Gemini. You're so awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And for you new subscribers, thank you so much. And for those of you that have been following me for a while, thank you for your support. I appreciate every one of you. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology, it's very easy. The link is below in the Show More section. You go to my astrology page, you purchase a session. Upon checkout, you get the link to my schedule, and we're working together. Or if you're interested in coaching, you want to work on a new business idea, a job promotion, a goal that you have, it's very easy. You go to my coaching page, you purchase a session. Upon checkout, you get the link to my schedule, and we're coaching you. So until next time, Gemini, you're really moving ahead here in March. Go for it.